they did this quantum experiment where they essentially built in a universe. And like, how do you judge time? And time's all judged by relativity. Like, because if you're a singular object, if the only thing in the universe is one thing, an object, and you have nothing else to compare it to, how can you compare?
Do I have to turn your mic on again?
No, this is good. I'm just thinking, for anybody listening, they're like, I thought this was a beer podcast. What the hell? Yeah, we're getting deep. All right. Wait, what are we doing?
Huh? What?
Okay.
Oh yeah! Are you referring that those sets of videos that have been going around? Is that with the two comedians and one of them's
That's what he was just telling us about.
Yeah, reading the Charles Manson line in the voice of Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh yeah! And Will Sasso is doing Schwarzenegger, I think.
Yep, that was those two. That was really good. Well, okay. Welcome to this episode of We're Starting Off Making No Sense. This is the Ales and Tales podcast, and we're going to bring you a review of some beer because that's what you signed on for. And today with us are my co-hosts and beer buddies, Jim McCarthy,
Yes.
Ben Purrier.
Hello, everybody.
And we have a guest reviewer, friend of the show, friend of the family, friend of all animals in the wild. What's up, Brendan?
What?
I don't know. I'm trying to come up with something. So Brendan has been a long-time listener and a good friend of mine, and figured we'd get him in to substitute for Carly because he has such a similar appearance. Not at all. That's right.
Carly's at Bonnaroo.
She's out partying hard. So,
I do not envy where she is at all. That's.
I wonder how the rain has made that. I wonder if it's nice and muddy and.
Been there, done that.
Out there.
Yeah.
The power was
They
out.
lost power for a day or something.
Oh man,
I would never ever want.
It's hard to go in with no power. It's more like.
you got to go analog.
Yep. Everybody just running around going boots and pants and boots and pants.
Dude, I actually found a cool band from Korea the other day that is like an analog boots and pants. Well, it's not completely analog, so you got the keys and everything. But I mean, you got the drummer in the back playing everything, and I liked them. They were good.
Was it the Tiny Desk thing?
I don't know.
They're all dressed up like women.
I don't think so.
There's a weird Korean band that's weird. I don't know. But it was good. They're really talented, but it's so weird. All right. So today we're going to start off with a couple of beers. We're going to do Three Blondes Brewing. This came to me by a very good friend. I call her my cousin because she used to be married to my cousin and now they're not, but she's pretty much my cousin.
Yeah.
Alicia, who's been listening to the podcast and said, hey, I got some beer for you. So she had some beer for me. Three Blondes Brewing. This is out of South Haven, Michigan. It's a locally owned company by Three Blondes, go figure. This one is going to be called Wake and Lake Lager. And then we're going to do another one by them. So Three Blondes is rooted in the spirited personalities of Carrie, Megan, and Amanda. The brewery fosters a community where family, friends, locals, and tourists come together to savor beers and locally inspired food. To say three sisters, one dream, and a whole lot of good beer. To say starting our own brewery has been a wild ride, that would be an understatement. Long story short, it all started in 2018 when they opened their tap room doors with the help of their husbands and introduced Three Blondes to their hometown community of South Haven. They very humbly named the brewery after themselves. They definitely didn't embark on this adventure alone. With over 50 rotating 3BB, Three Blonde Brews, a great menu and a wonderful tap room, they brought the dream to life with the help of their amazing team. All right.
That's a lot. They got 50 taps.
50 rotating.
Oh, 50.
Oh, wow.
So I wonder if that's just 50 beers they rotate or if they got 50 taps that rotate.
And it says with over 15 beers on tap.
Oh, 15.
But no. They do have 50.
50 that rotate through. Gotcha. Okay.
50 rotating, 15 on tap.
All right.
There's something about the Great Lakes and breweries.
It's a lot of water.
Good water.
Lake Michigan water being used for this because they're right on the they're right on the lake.
Yep.
So
Better than Detroit water.
Well, I mean,
or Flint.
Isn't Michigan just like number 2 behind Wisconsin for like the most drunk state?
nothing better to do but drink.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Go in the lake. Well, I mean, it's perfect, yeah. Wake and lake.
That's what they said in Cleveland, and I think that's what Carly had said in the past. That there's not much to do in Cleveland, so you drink and get pregnant.
Or kind of like West Virginia. There's not much to do, so meth. Right.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Wow.
Escalated. All right, so let's go ahead and Ben, why don't you go ahead and give us a beer quote?
Yeah. So we got a lager. We got a nice little Czech proverb. Would it be Czechia proverb? I don't know. A fine beer may be judged with only one sip, but it's better to be thoroughly sure.
Beer quote sponsored by someone.
Crickets.
Coming soon.
Could,
That's right.
Sponsored by could be you.
It could be you.
It's like one of those. I feel like Jim is now one of those billboards you see on the side of the road that says
Now available.
"Your ad here." Jim, your ad here, McCarthy.
That's right.
Okay, so this, just so you guys know what the can looks like, is if you're looking for the Three Blondes Wake and Lake, they've got a pink top with the sun in the background, orange mountains, and bright blue, very cartoony lake. There's three blondes on the back playing with a beach ball, and on the front there's a dude with actually looks like Randy Macho Man, kind of, riding a wave runner. So, yeah, Wake and Lake Lager. Let's give this thing a try.
Where'd you say this was out again?
South Haven, Michigan.
Right on Lake Michigan.
Right.
It's a bit frothy.
Now, when you think of three blondes, do you guys instantly think three female blondes?
I think of three non-blondes.
Yeah,
the,
that's what I think. Of
band.
Curious to see who the three blondes are.
That's these three right here that their pictures on their website.
I'm looking it up. Oh, okay, yeah, that's three women.
That are blondes.
That are
It did say
blondes.
with their husbands, so I'm assuming. But,
Smart move,
you know.
though. I mean, female-owned business.
Uh-huh.
Carrie, Megan, and Amanda.
Which I also said earlier, which probably should have clued you in on
Oh, yeah.
females. I'm just saying.
What'd you say?
Huh? We're off
I
to a
don't
good
know about
start.
you, but as a guy, I definitely refer to myself as a brunette all the time. It's like daily.
Guys don't refer to other guys as
Yeah,
their hair color, though.
No.
I think that's why we all intuitively, when we hear three blondes, we think female, because we only refer to the female gender with hair color as, unless you're
Physical
really describing,
traits.
As a
unless someone's like,
descriptor?
hey, what's he look like? Well, he's kind of gray on top, or,
Mhm.
Usually it's negative physical traits for men.
Yeah, big fat
he's kind of
dude.
a big fat
Yeah.
dude, kind of ugly in the face, like
Cue
you got
ball.
kicked
Salt
by a
and
mule.
pepper is about the only thing I hear hair-wise about guys. Yeah, it's just got like a salt and pepper haircut, hairstyle.
Do you color your hair at all?
No.
Would you?
Does it look like it?
You're right. I color it with gray.
Gray.
The hell? Yeah, I color it with stress. No. I tried my beard. Unfortunately, so I used to when I had a beard, when it started graying out, I'd have two gray stripes and
Yep.
then a black stripe in the center,
Mm-hmm.
and then
That's
it
kinda
started
cool.
getting gray on
Kinda looks like
2/3
a-
of it,
like-
and
like
one
a
was
villain.
black. and
Like
I
a
was
Disney villain.
Right.
yeah. It was weird. What's funny is my dad's was the opposite. When his started graying, I remember when I was a kid, he had a gray stripe and two black stripes. So I had the exact opposite. But yeah, now I got gray in weird places. I don't know what
Mine's
to
really starting to come in, especially in the whiskers.
I had-
If I let them grow out, I start seeing them in the temples. It's coming in.
I had to stop.
My gray don't show too much. I got
Hey,
light enough hair.
benefit of, I guess, lighter color hair.
Yeah.
When I was on video conferences with people, I realized that I always looked like I had a handlebar mustache because my mustache is so much darker.
Mm-hmm.
And then this was gray, so it just, you couldn't see it. So I always looked like I had a handlebar mustache. I was like, all right, I got to shave. This is terrible.
Back in the day, though, you were doing the mustaches.
The handlebar mustaches.
Yeah.
It was
Why
fun for a while.
You should do that again.
It's a pain in the ass.
Well, I mean, bearding is a pain in the ass, but
It's
I
a-
mean,
it's a tough
mustaching.
look.
Yeah.
It's an interesting look because you had enough, like you did, like the curly cues and all that stuff. So I mean, that was
I was fortunate that I could pull it off. Like
Yeah.
it worked. And I got a lot of compliments on it. And when I shaved it, people were like, oh, you got rid of the mustache. But it's just, man, it was a pain because you have to get up extra early in the morning and get it. Because otherwise you wake up and one's pointing out this way and one's down, or it looks like, Wilford Brimley smoked a bowl of crack or something.
how much beard balm would you have to use on this?
So I learned that for me, so I've got Roman hair, which is really coarse. So it doesn't want to work with anything. I used Elmer's glue stick. So the purple water washable glue stick. And I would literally just put the glue stick in the mustache and then form it
Really?
and then hair dry it. And it was like,
So
I could sleep with it. The next day I'd wake up and it was just the same. So
I
it
had a
lasted
buddy
like
in
2 or
high
3 days.
school. He used to spike his hair with Elmer's glue because it's washable. It comes right out. But like you said, it's hard as a rock. So he put all these little tiny spikes in his head, like 2-inch spikes, and he could take it like a stack of textbooks and just sit it on his hair, and it would sit.
You get in
But
fights
it
at bars
stay
and
all
stab
day.
people in the face.
How long did the mustache get?
I had it. It was out past my
Really?
cheeks. Yeah. If I straightened it out, it was like,
I don't know if I remember that.
yeah. Well, I rarely ever kept it straight.
I'm looking at him right now.
You find the pictures?
The many mustaches of Mike Mercurio.
Can you
Yeah.
put it on the screen?
I wish I could, but actually, if you're listening to the podcast and you follow Mike on Facebook, you could certainly share in the joy that is this photo album.
Yeah. There's a separate photo album that was just the mini mustaches of Mike Mercurio.
Boy, man, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
You should bring that back for November.
It's tempting. A financial advisor, working on millions of assets for you with a freaking handlebar mustache is not the best look. So,
It's a branded look, though.
it is, but I don't know. Anyway, beer.
Beer.
Yeah,
What you getting off of it?
The nose was really strong.
it
Like,
was.
Mm-hmm.
Like I smelled it as soon as I poured it, and it was wafting across. It's very, very good nose.
You could definitely tell it's a what is it? A lager?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's got a good, like, kind of a darker tone to it, malty wheat.
I get a little apple juice smell in that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was going to say, it's not lemon, but it's
Yeah.
some fruit, like apple.
Yeah,
A
absolutely.
little bit of champagne almost.
Champagne
Champagne. Smells great.
does.
The head went away very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Not any lacing.
I poured mine a little bit harder, and it foamed up a little bit. Yeah, it still died down fast.
It's a good, I drank way too hard the night before pea yellow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, if you drank too hard the night before, doesn't that equal hydration? Because if you have a
No. If you drink beer, no.
well, I mean, it still hydrates you. It's still water in it.
No, because the alcohol went not the
Say it.
diuretic.
What?
It doesn't take a whole lot of diuretic to counteract the water.
I don't know. Every time I urinate and I have to expel this stuff, it's always comes out clear.
Kind of clear.
Yeah. Usually, the darker, the more dehydrated you are.
I think
It
it's
depends on
not
what
for
you
me,
drank, how
but-
much you drank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my blood to beer ratio is a lot different than yours, or my water to beer ratio.
That's good. Nice and light. It's still very flavorful. Like it doesn't have a heavy
wow.
mouthfeel. Goes down easy.
Oh yeah.
That's a lake beer.
That's 100% a lake
Lake
beer.
Yeah.
for sure.
That's really good.
Light, refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you do get the apple juice notes, even in
Yeah.
the taste.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
call.
almost a mulled, not cinnamony, but kind of like it's been cooked off a little bit and condensed.
Yeah.
A little bit of lemon, a little bit of wheat.
I'm getting a little bit of rind. You getting rind?
Yeah.
You get rind that on the backside, like
Yep.
after
Yep.
taste of it.
Bring that microphone closer. We want to hear it, or belly up a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
We want to hear it.
It has just a hint of bitterness in the finish.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you don't go right back to it, you get that bitterness. It hits the palate, the roof of the mouth,
Yeah.
mouth and the back. Not like unpleasant, but it's noticeable. I noticed that whenever I have a beer that has that kind of, it's also very dry. You notice it pulls
Yeah,
the moisture out of
it's
your
dry.
mouth.
Mm.
These are the types of beers that make you want to continue to drink more
Oh, yeah.
of the beer
Yeah.
immediately. So this is one of
This is
those
a
beers
pounder.
that becomes a crusher very quickly because it pulls the moisture out of your mouth. You want more of the moisture than the
Mm-hmm.
bitterness, makes you want more sweet, which is the first thing you get off of it. And then it just kind of wafts across. And
Another great post lawn mowing beer.
yes, 100%. This is a summer beer.
The one that we had at Marble Fox that we all agreed it was a lager.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the name of it, but I bought a 6-pack of that, brought it home for the intended purpose of drinking it after mowing the lawn.
Mhm.
And man, was it
Perfect.
spot on.
Nice.
Yep.
So it is. Yeah, we are entering, we are just about to summer. About the time that this posts, we will be in summer. And that means that as far as the days go, summer hot, summer really hot.
Yeah. When is the
Is that why they call it summer?
Yeah.
Summer hot, summer really hot.
Yeah. Man, that's good.
It's like meeting a girl with summer teeth. Summer here, summer there.
I've never heard that one
Back
before.
to West Virginia.
I've heard the butterface before.
Butterface.
Yeah.
It definitely pulls the moisture.
Yeah, it's noticeable.
Once you said that, yeah, that's,
So I went to go see a movie yesterday.
Which
What
one?
One I've been looking forward to
Let me
coming
guess,
out.
Steven Spielberg.
Masters of the Universe.
No. Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, Disclosure Day. Went and saw it yesterday.
All right.
It was, I think it's going to take a couple of viewings to really unpack it.
Yeah.
What's that about?
What's that?
What's that about?
I thought all along, because I'm a huge Spielberg film buff. I think he's one of the most, profoundly perfect directors out
It's very,
there.
very good, especially in that genre.
Oh yeah. I mean, his
Batteries not included.
Jaws, Poltergeist, E.T., I mean, all the things. He did Close Encounters in 1977, which is a staple film of mine growing up. And for some reason, everybody thought that this was kind of sort of a sequel, which would make a lot of sense. I mean, it's about a 50-year difference between the movies coming out in terms of time. And I'm like, that'd be great if they brought Richard Dreyfuss's character back. Because at the end of Close Encounters, it's kind of, it's nebulous. Like, where did he go? He goes into the ship and then the stuff rains down on the extended cut. It shows it that he goes inside the ship. They show the inside of the ship and everything, and he gets rained on with some like magic fairy dust. And then the last scene is with the alien, and he communicates with the staff. And clearly, Richard Dreyfuss's character is not there. So
because they melted him immediately. They're like, please, you'll come with us. It'll be great. Melt.
Right. But he didn't.
They harvest his bones.
So like, does that mean he was the alien? What? Like he got turned into an alien. That's what I always thought.
That's what this show's about, this new one?
Well, the new one is everybody who was a fan of that movie thought this was the sequel. And the only complaint after watching it, well, I don't want to spoil it for you guys.
Yeah.
It's not.
I'll forget in about now, so don't worry about it.
And by the time this comes out, all the spoilers will be out there.
Yeah.
But it's, he actually says there's really no connection to Close Encounters. And I'm going, yeah, but there's a couple of Easter eggs in
Long story short, disclosure days, they disclose that aliens are existing among us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's all about,
You see, there's more and more posts about these things. I forget what they're called, like the Bokeh ball or something like that. They found these orbs about this size, which seems to be interesting considering all the floating orbs that they're talking about now. Yeah. But these things are like 12,200 plus years old, and they have circuitry carved into them, and there's resin put in these spots where they actually put testers, voltage testers, and it actually carries voltage. The inside, when they X-ray them and whatnot, have like oh, come on, a photo. What's the cables that carry
fiber optics?
Fiber optics. Okay. There you go. Thank you. Fiber optics inside. I'm struggling, man. But fiber optics, and apparently when one fell out of the sky on this farmer's land, apparently at one time, and he picked it up and they weighed it, and it was something like 2.7 pounds, but now it weighs 10 pounds. So it's like the anti-gravitic properties went away over time and stuff like that. But there's no seams, no weld marks, no nothing. So it's interesting stuff. And it has circuitry and everything, and it's about the size of these floating orbs that are glowing.
There's all sorts of interesting stuff out there. Like even going like from the technology down to the basic. Do y'all know about the world's oldest wooden structure that we found? They found a wooden structure. I mean, carve marks in it, everything.
Well, there's the ark.
It's notched together.
Yeah. They found the ark now.
Yeah.
They found, okay.
It's exactly where it was supposed to be, right near Mount Ararat, and it's the same size and everything else, and it's got the build.
So,
it's what's left of it.
But this one is 500,000 years old.
Okay.
So it's
a little older.
It's pre-Homo sapien. So something on this planet, another, it just shows, I mean, speaking of past intelligence, so going back to, I think we talked about it in a previous podcast, my buddy's theory that it's more likely there is like all these things going on is a lost ancient civilization that's maybe living underwater now, as opposed to aliens that have come to Earth. And, so we look back and there's 500,000 years ago, there's this wooden structure. So we had some technology before there was, the technology existed before Homo sapiens.
What's the wood structure?
It was just like a dock or something. I mean, it's not much, but they can see that where the wood's been notched together, there's tool marks on it. They found the tools around it. So they found these stone axes.
Pretty impressive that the wood has survived that long, considering wood does not survive that long.
Exactly. It was in that right, perfect environment. Kind of like you get all like the Irish bogs where it preserves, preserves the people.
These orbs, where'd they find them?
They're in all over the place. They're the ones that people are filming are all over the place. So like out I saw out in the West, Midwest. Yeah. They're in England, stuff, but I don't remember where they said they found this one. But there's I think they've got like 4 or 5 of these metal ones that they've collected over time.
Wow.
Yeah.
The funny thing is that I remember when I used to listen to Alex Jones a lot back before 2010. And I decided not to listen to him anymore because I just didn't need that kind of stuff in my life. There's nothing I could do about it, and all he did was stress me out. But he talked about like the whole notion of what they call Project Bluebeam.
Yeah.
And how they're going to start selling the fact that, you know, we are going to be contacted by otherworldly species. And it's like, dude, everything that guy has talked about, I'd say 85 to 90% of it has come to light. I mean, he has so been vindicated in the last 5 years. It's nuts. Probably to 8
I'll have
years.
to see that evidence.
He talked about it quite. He's like, it was going to be Project Bluebeam. They're going to start selling you on the notion that we're being invaded by aliens.
Yeah, Project Bluebeam has been around for a while. That's not,
But I mean, the whole notion was that that's what they were going to use it for.
Yeah.
Now, you know, truth is stranger than fiction. You got this movie that comes out. Movies kind of prepare you for stuff.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
You think it's a psyop?
Like Terminator and all of the freaking AI. Yeah.
But I mean, well, the AI started in 2001, A Space Odyssey. You know, with Hal. He was AI. You know? So, I mean, James Cameron capitalized on it.
Bob?
The only thing that James Cameron didn't miss, the plot hole in all the Terminator movies is presumably they destroy us using nuclear weapons. Nuclear weapons put off EMPs.
Are you saying nuclear?
Nuclear.
Okay.
Did I say nuclear?
Nuclear.
Nuclear. Nuclear weapons put off electromagnetic pulses, which fry electronics.
Fry the robot.
Right. So they'd almost be killing themselves by doing that.
Well, also, if AI is good enough at figuring out things, then they can figure out how to override that, right?
Maybe.
So I think
we're all going to die.
There were years and years ago, I thought it was really interesting. AI, they ran basic devices through AI and said, hey, perfect this device. And one of them was like a radio antenna for cars or for whatever system. And, you know, if you remember all of our cars back when radio was a thing, you had the just antenna, right? It was just a straight.
Oh, man, when that thing broke.
Dude.
I was at my buddy's bachelor party one time. There was like a joint bachelor party, and they got just sloppy drunk. And this one girl just went to go lean on my car and just like leaned on the antenna and bent it in half.
Yep. So my everyday driver in Wilmington was a 63 Chevy Nova that my dad had built. Dad and I pulled out of a farmer's barn and we rebuilt. And those old antennas would slide into themselves. You know, it was manual. There was you'd get out of the car and go and pull it up. So ridiculous. But I came out to my car one day and it was missing. Apparently, because they were hollow, crackheads would take them and snap them off and turn them into crack pipes. It's like, son of a bitch, some stupid ass crackhead destroyed my 63. I had to go get another antenna. I was like, damn it. So, but anyway, when they ran the antenna through AI, it came out with this little short, stubby thing, and it was on these crazy bent angles. And they were like, the AI fritzed out. There's no way. And they plugged it in, and it was like perfect signal for every direction possible. It was wild. I was like, okay, we're in trouble. That's going to be interesting.
One of my favorites is they took an AI with no prior knowledge, didn't feed it any information, just I guess gave it the ability to connect its own neurons, and gave it like a bouncing ball and a swinging pendulum, and said, come up with math. So come up with a physics, explanation of physics to explain how this is moving. And it developed its own physics outside of what we normally use and how we do it. And it was correct.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. See, well, there you go.
It's kind of wild.
We might be entering a new age of things that are outside of the standard materialism that we're used to, right?
Some of the new stuff that's coming out in
fuel
science is just crazy. 3D time, and time is, like they did this quantum experiment where they essentially built in a universe. And like, how do you judge time? And time's all judged by relativity. Like, because if you're a singular object, if the only thing in the universe is one thing, an object, and you have nothing else to compare it to, how can you compare?
Do I have to turn your mic
time
on again?
No, this is good. I'm just thinking, for anybody listening, they're like, I thought this was a beer podcast. What the hell? Yeah, we're getting deep. I know. No, it's all of it. It's just this what's funny about it. I'm like, yeah, we're going to talk for an hour about this stuff. Right? It's great.
But it's a long story short, because I can't perfectly explain it because I don't fully understand it. But they constructed where the mechanisms inside, if you were inside the device, could tell the relation to one another, and you would literally essentially experience time linearly. But if you were to look outside of it, it just looked like it was static.
Yeah, well, time is not linear. It's we see time as linear because we are closest to the density of the object that we're on. Right? It's different. So there's a book. It's a great book. I've read it numerous times, and I recommend it to people all the time. It's called Einstein's Dreams, and it's a book of about 25 different ways to see time or understand time. And one of them is the farther away from an object that you were, the slower time went.
Mm-hmm.
So the rich would live in planes that never landed so that they would live longer. And the poorer you were, the closer to the earth you were. So, if you were slightly better off, you lived on tops of mountains and everything else. And they have proven that that is accurate. The farther away you are from the density of an object, the slower time goes for you.
It's like in Interstellar.
It's very interesting. Yeah, exactly. So physics is fascinating, quantum physics.
And the
I love it.
Jetsons.
So this beer's pretty interstellar.
It is. It is pretty slow. Before we run out of it and we go ahead and go to the next one, what would this pair well with?
The lake.
A lake, yeah. I was gonna say.
The lake and
Boating.
about 5
Boat
or
in the lake.
12 more.
Ocean, maybe? You think ocean beach kind of thing? I've always.
Either way,
It's all the same.
water
This is-
and heat.
Yeah.
It's one I would not want to get warm and flat.
Yeah.
As it's getting warmer, it's more bitter.
Yeah.
I would agree. This is one of those quench your thirst.
Yeah.
I'm going to go a little left field from most of our pairings. I'm going to go watermelon. This, on a hot
see
summer
that.
day, this with the watermelon. Oh, man.
Interesting.
Yeah. You're talking about the slight bitterness. It's only 16 IBUs, but the slight bitterness kind of drawing the moisture out of your mouth,
Yeah.
have that watermelon to reintroduce it. It's flavorful enough to where even if you had something else on your tongue, some other flavor, you're still tasting the beer. It's not getting overpowered.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Watermelon. Never thought about that.
I'm thinking like anything you would grill out.
Yeah. Hot dogs, hamburger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%. All right.
Actually, I'll say grilled chicken sandwiches with pineapple.
Okay.
That's what comes to mind.
I can
just
see
think,
that.
Like
Yeah.
snacks on a.
I'll tell
on
you
a
something
boat.
about the juicy and the fruit.
Pretzels.
I think would pair well.
Pretzels or chips or something.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's rate it.
I think I'm giving it a 9.
Wow.
I love it. I really do. Nice job, Three Blondes.
Mm-hmm. I'll give it. Oop, go ahead.
I'll go 8.5. That's a solid lager.
Yep.
The older I get, the more I like the lagers. There was a long period of my time where I don't think they were being brewed very well, and because they were all really not lagers, they were using ale yeast to make it go faster. And as breweries have come around to actually lagering their beers, that's really good.
It is very, very good.
Yeah, I'd give it an 8. Hot day at the lake.
Mm-hmm.
Just 6-pack of this. Be really
Absolutely.
good.
I'm saying 8.5 Wave Runners.
All right.
That's strong.
It's pretty solid.
I like it.
I'm excited about this IPA.
All right. Next.
What's next?
We were breaking. It's always fun to just have a cooler full of beer right next to you. You can just reach down. Don't even have to move much. So I love the name of this one. So Three Blondes Brewing just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% that beer. Hazy India Pale Ale.
That's a long name.
It is a long name. And so this one is, let's see, DNA test, Hazy India Pale Ale. There are certain truths that remain consistent, even on a microscopic level. When something is right, you can feel it deep down in the very essence of your being. That truth, good beer is good beer. Our Hazy IPA features Amarillo and Michigan Chinook hops with a bright, juicy taste and just a splash of bitterness. Oddly enough, that's kind of similar to what I get out of the lager. So, all right.
I wonder if they're fans of Pearl Jam. The girls, the ladies.
Why?
Because that name is like, how many words are in that name?
Where are we going with this?
I'll tell you.
Can we get there quicker?
11.
11. It reminds me of the song that Pearl Jam has, Elderly Woman Behind the Counter in a Small Town. It's like, you'll never remember that name.
Well, okay, so there are a few breweries that do that on the regular.
Yeah, just to be profound.
Can we talk about Burial Brewing and their names?
Yeah, all the
Holy
super
crap.
esoteric
Profound.
Yeah.
midnight silence on an esoteric journey.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, all of them
All
are
their
just
names
like,
are wild
and
like
I
that.
talked to them, I was like, surely you're using AI now to come up. They're like, no, they're still coming up with them like by hand. Just, I swear they have like just a board
Evening
they
out
throw
turned
that-
into
like
a school
crazy
sample
adjectives.
sent into NASA. You know, it's like, what the?
It's time for a naming session. Everybody take a tab.
You're right. It's like the little magnets that you put on the fridge that have all the different words, and somebody just puts them all together. There you go.
I'm telling you, they got a board of words and they take a dart and they blindfold and they just throw. And like you got your like your adjective, your noun, your verb, whatever, and they just put it together.
You remember when the iPhones, or at least cellular technology, started coming out with the predictive text? And
dude.
they had the options. I did that when I was working for Mercedes. I just kept on. My wife was texting me something, and I kept on just hitting the center one over and over. And she's like, "Are you having a stroke?"
I used to do the same thing. It was great. I just send random people. I'd be like, and just hit the predictive thing.
Yeah.
And it would make no sense, but it was so funny. People would sit back, what the hell is wrong with you? And I'm like,
My wife is like, are you having a stroke?
Did you start taking drugs for the first time?
I haven't done that in a while.
Stay on
I'll
track.
have to do it again. All right. Let's crack this one open. So this one, if anybody wants to find it, it's just an orange can and it has a DNA helix.
And this was sent to you, you said, right? Or
Brought to me.
Brought to you.
Yeah. And there's a bunch of, in the middle of the DNA helix, the blondes are in spacesuits and they're moving around little hops like floating orbs.
Nice.
Like
Bringing it back.
Like a GATC. What are those called?
GATC.
Damn.
In the middle of the double helix,
open.
the things that connect it all.
Oh, the like the little ladder rungs kind of thing?
Yeah. That's what they're moving around, right? Is those little pieces.
This is, yeah.
Wow, my brain
I'm
cannot
getting the sense
think
this
of
is going to
it.
be citrus.
Mike.
based on the can.
Nucleopeptides?
I'm sure. What are the GATC and the DNA called?
Not peptides. It's well,
It's called the Werner rungs. Because
Werner wrong.
Werner's a little giants.
they're the building block. What are the building blocks? I can't even think of it. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I am far, far removed from
I gotta look
science.
this
I've
up
not
now.
dealt with that in a long time. Pour the beer and then look it up.
Yeah. Look at that.
Little darker, very similar, little hazy.
Hazy for sure.
It's like the last beer with a bit more haze.
Yeah.
The head's a
Little
little
darker,
bit
maybe.
longer lasting. I apparently did not pour enough. I'm being mellow. You and I are similar.
Thanks, Mel.
Ben's like, I saw you. You looked at me and you went, pour. Just gave you extra.
It smells like what I would expect just looking at the can.
Hazy IPA looking,
Mm-hmm.
Smells like an IPA.
very fruity.
Smells sweet.
Very
Hops
fruity.
and citrus, a little bit orange.
Orange.
That's a super fruity nose.
Mm-hmm.
Orange and I get
A little bit of
pineapple,
alcohol,
yeah.
but mostly just fruit. Mango, pineapple,
Pineapple, yeah.
Head still kind of sticks around.
orange. Yeah, this has definitely a bit more lacing.
Ooh, that's
smells good.
But here's the
Yeah.
thing. It's like, is it going to be like all of a sudden my tongue's ready to assume all these wonderful
Are you
flavors.
salivating?
And the thing about IPAs, the nose can really mislead you.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's find out.
No, that's pretty good. I mean, you get like the orange essential oil flavor. And almost has that viscosity as well.
That is
It's not
a
too bitter.
thick, oily IPA. Like it coats your tongue.
That's good.
It's creamy.
That is good.
That's very creamy. I like that, and it is very orange. I would say orange is the absolute
Yep.
first flavor.
That's
I
what-
would slam these things.
Looking at the can, I just assumed it was going to be orange.
Yeah, the psychology of. I wonder if that was intentional. Probably. Man, that's good.
It was good.
Very fruity. I get the little bit of bitterness at the back. It's actually got less bitter
That's
than the
that's
lager
very
did.
good.
What ticks me off is that you can't get these around here. Like I would like more of these. The lager was good. The IPA is good. But, and as when we put that out, we won't say no to more samples from you. So send them here, ladies.
Right. I think one of y'all right. Did one of y'all say nucleotides on nucleotides.
Okay, I said
Nucleopeptides?
nucleopeptides. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I was close. All right. I actually was.
Sorry, my brain couldn't let go until it closed the loop.
I went through organic chemistry 1 and 2, so I was deep into chemistry,
Yeah.
and now I'm not because it
That
means
sounds like
nothing
a
to my world.
fascinating story.
Yeah, it was a very interesting class to learn. I learned some really cool stuff, and none of it matters.
Yeah.
Not in my world, but yeah,
Now I'll pull this up to look something else up, and I forgot what it was.
that is good.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
Not as crushable.
not as crushable.
No.
It doesn't dry out quite as much as the last one either.
Mm-mm.
Which is surprising.
But it's got a little of that bitter aftertaste.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
I think because it is. I don't. When I say oily, I don't mean like oily. I mean, but it has
Yeah, I know
like
what you
there's a
mean.
coating, kind of
It is, yeah.
a creamy layer that doesn't go away.
Well, like Ben said, an essential oil kind of.
Yeah, like
Taste to
if
it.
you eat like olive oil or something, you get the kind of a coating that
Mhm.
lasts for a little while. Because of that, I think it doesn't dry out your tongue as fast, so you don't want to immediately
Yeah.
go back. This one,
Yeah.
you have to linger for a while longer on.
So this is 7.3% and 40 IBUs. So I mean, it's pretty,
7.3%.
yeah, so 40 IBUs
Wow.
is pretty low for an IPA.
Yeah, which is more my speed.
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah.
really care for all
Nice
the
and
high.
juicy.
Yeah. And Brendan, you're still more of a stout guy, right? You prefer.
Yeah, most of the time.
My God, yes.
I like darks and stout.
They've broken my heart
a
couple times. I brought in some nice heavy big stout. Oh, 3.
I thought about it. I had a good one at that brewery today or yesterday in Florence, but summertime, so I went.
Hey, I support stouts in summer, baby. Let's go. It's like Carly's really the one that doesn't like the stouts.
I've actually become quite a big fan of them, thanks to you guys. So we have 2 of them sitting in the fridge that we have yet to open.
What you got?
They're Marble Fox, whatever we bought from that time.
I actually brought a stout as an option, but we got enough other beers to try. We probably won't get to it today.
Nice.
Oh, we got a guy here, a guest here that likes stouts, and you're saying we're not going to drink the stout?
We'll see what happens.
All right. We'll see.
He was also kind enough to bring us some Florence, Alabama beers. So we got to try that in one of the episodes. What would this pair well with? Is this a lake
little
beer?
tougher.
No, I don't think it's a lake beer.
I don't think so.
No, I think
this is on a patio.
It feels like it would get warm quick. I don't want this to get too warm.
This would go good with a cigar on a patio, like what you're saying.
Yeah.
I know I mentioned it earlier, it's kind of like olive oil. It's oily. It actually has a lot of similarities to olive oil. Like if you taste a really good olive oil, you can sip them to get the flavors. This at the very end, if you just let it sit for a while, does have a lot of the qualities of a good olive oil. There is, again, the little bitterness to it. It dries out certain parts of your mouth, but it has a coating, and it does. Some olive oils will have kind of a citrusy note or an herbal note, and this has all of that, which is really interesting. So there is kind of an olive oil quality to this beer, which I like. I think it's pretty neat, which makes me say this would go well with pasta and bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't usually like to drink more than one IPA, but I could see myself having 2 or 3 of these.
Yeah.
And if it's 7.3, it's going to be a journey after a while.
Yeah, maybe 2.
I'm definitely going more of like a carbonara.
Okay.
I think this would be really, really well with that kind of ham, the saltiness, creaminess.
Yeah, I totally agree. I dig it. I don't know what else to say. I like it.
I'm kind of thinking along the lines because, again, I always feed off of what you guys say. I'm like, oh, yeah, that is pretty good.
Now that you mention it.
Almost like a honey baked ham to go, just ham.
That's what I'm telling you. I think that's what drew me to the carbonara is the little Italian ham, whatever they call it. My brain's not working today.
They have like the sauce on it though, right? The gravy, yeah.
I think just burger and fries on a patio for me with this.
That would work 100%.
But you got to have like bacon on it. Like a bacon cheeseburger or something.
Don't tell him what he has to have.
A little salt.
Yeah, a little bit of salt.
So mortadella, which is really fatty, like if you get a good, well-made mortadella, I'm not picking on Boar's Head, but it's more generic. But if you get like an authentic mortadella with some pistachio in it, and you get big old chunks of fat, like it's so fatty, this would cut through some of that, and it'd be a really good combination with it. I'm saying that because I got some really good mortadella the other day, and I've been munching on it. I'm like,
Courtney's become
cut off a slice.
The expert in all things Boar's Head. Thanks to her new gig. So,
well, I'll tell you what, if you want an extraordinarily unhealthy, amazing sandwich, tell her here's what you need to do. She needs to go get the brioche buns from the bakery. She needs to get the mortadella and slice it super thin. And then get some stinky provolone, like the good stuff, not the American provolone, but like the legit provolone. And toast your buns. Take about 3 or 4 pieces of the mortadella and crunch it up and put it in a frying pan and kind of fry it up like you would bologna. Flip it, put a slice of provolone on it, and stack that. Do that about 3 times on the bun with some mayo and mustard, and eat that. It is one of the best, most amazing sandwiches I've ever had in my life. It was somebody asked Anthony Bourdain years ago, "What's your favorite sandwich?" And he said that, and I was like, "Really? Of all the things he's had, that?" And I went and had it, and I went, "Okay."
My brain just broke because I didn't know provolone's supposed to be stinky.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if I've ever had really good provolone.
Yeah,
provolone when it's really good should be granular.
Oh,
it almost kind of crumbles apart.
That's at the extremes. Yeah. If you go to like up north in Pennsylvania and whatnot, you'd go. There's Italian delis everywhere, and they're making their own. They're making their own meats, their own cured capicola, and their own provolone, and all this stuff. And it's so much different than what you get that's mass marketed.
Yeah.
How about Severino's in Colombia?
Yes.
I just had
Did you?
it the other day. Phenomenal.
Oh, dude, it's amazing.
So
Yeah.
I miss when they
so
used to be
good. They
down near
import-
Belmont.
Yeah. I used to eat twice a week at that place just because
My
it was so
wife's
good.
old boss has her own sandwich on the menu. There's the Palermo.
Oh, nice. Yeah, okay.
And I know there's a Palermo, Italy, but I think it was named after Rose.
I had the
Salvarino's was good. That's where Hannah had her
cutlet.
graduation party at.
The what?
chicken cutlet. Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So their chicken parmesan. Oh,
Do they
man.
have that sandwich at Savarino's?
No.
You're talking about?
No, but they do have authentic mortadella, and they do have imported cheeses and meats and everything. It's
Brendan, I've told them before. Have you been to All Antico? So it's a famous sandwich shop from Rome that came out.
All'Antico.
All'Antico, is that how?
All'Antico. Yeah.
All'Antico.
It
They
is,
exist
yeah.
in Rome and they exist in Nashville, I think. Now they got
really?
2 stores here. It's fantastic.
Where in
Oh my
Nashville?
God, there's 2 of them.
I'm not a huge fan. I thought it was
what?
okay. Yeah, it was okay.
Interesting. I loved it. I thought it
The
was
bread,
amazing.
the bread that it wasn't even fully baked. I was really kind of disappointed.
Huh.
But I'm going to try them again. Again, also it's $22 for a freaking.
Yeah, but it'll feed 2. Like the amount of prosciutto they put on that sandwich would have cost me $20 at the store.
Yeah. So next time you go down there, there's a sandwich that used to be called the Stevie B, but now it's called the. Oh crap! I never remember. I have to look at it on the menu. But anyway, it has no meat on it, and I am a hardcore carnivore. I like meat, but this sandwich is eggplant. They hammer eggplant flat, fry it, and they put broccoli rabe and some spicy stuff on it, and then balsamic vinegar. Dude, it's one of the most amazing sandwiches I've ever had. Every time I get a chance, when I go down there, I'll go down like once a month on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And I'll order one of those sandwiches and a muffaletta and just bring it back and I'll eat it throughout the week.
Salvarino's?
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. I was so happy when I found out they opened again. I just hate that it's like a 40-minute drive to get it, but it's worth it. Anyway, ratings.
7.
Okay.
I'm going
7 helixes.
Yeah, I'm going 6.75. I feel like as it's warmed up, there's a little bit of funk coming to it. Like it gets a little. I like it a lot. It's not my favorite IPA, but it's really solid.
Yeah.
The warmer it gets, I get a lot more orange.
A lot more orange.
Yeah.
It gets
Almost too much.
The bitter, like the pith, starts to come out.
If it's when it's cold, an 8 for me.
When it's warm?
Probably down to a 7.
Okay,
I still
not a
like
big
it.
drop.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still really
cool.
good.
Yeah,
It's not my go-to type of beer. I'm going to give it a 6.5 because I don't know. I think there's about 3.5 too many oranges in it. I think it's just a little too orange. And the more it gets warm, the more it's like all I taste is orange.
Yeah.
right.
It's good. I would want it ice cold and I would want to drink it pretty quickly, which again is dangerous at 7.3%. You're going to be like chugging a couple of these and be like, yo, you're going to change your helix. Man. Yeah.
So, but before we go, speaking of 3, because this is 3BB, right? Three Blondes Brewing.
Yes.
Do y'all know about the other 3BB that's opening up in Sparta, Tennessee?
No.
There's a
Big Bad
3
Breakfast?
Boobs Brewing.
Oh.
And I mean, my guess would be one of the owners. There's probably 2 female owners, and one of them had breast
cancer or something?
or something. But oh man, it is my dirty humor style of spot. You go and you look at all the beer names, and I'm trying to. So we got Triple T's Kolsch, Leggy Blonde American Pilsner. Oh yeah, they're going for it hard. Side Chick American Lager, Your Sister's Dunkel traditional, like Wild Thing British Brown Ale. Like, okay, I'm gonna like this place.
This is
It's
in
gonna be
Sparta?
fun. In Sparta, coming soon.
All right.
We're gonna have to check that one out. At first, I thought it was a joke brewery. There's another one. I can't remember what it is. There's like another brewery going around that's like completely fabricated, and it's getting all sorts of like
Dude, the names are getting so weird for breweries. You look up brewery names and there's some ridiculous ones. Yeah, actually, Sparta. There's a place to go hiking down in Sparta that I was talking with Stacy about. It's,
What's near like Fall Creek Falls and all that kind of
yeah,
stuff.
there's a place called Virgin Falls Pocket Wilderness. It's like a 6-mile hike.
Let's do it.
And the fall, it comes out of a cave and goes into a cave. So literally, it's a virgin fall. You don't see where the water's coming from, and you don't see where it goes. It's just a waterfall
Dude,
right
let's
into a
go.
hole. It's really cool.
That's east of Nashville, right?
Yes, it's about 2.5, 3 hour drive, give or take.
Okay.
But yeah, it's cool. It was funny. We went on the hike, Stacy and I know you're ready to hit that button. I'm sorry. we went on the hike years and years ago and packed a lunch. Didn't take any water with us because we didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. And as we were walking in, we passed a couple and they're like, "Oh, you guys are on your way." We're like, "Yeah." And they're like, "You don't have any water?" And I'm like, "No, we're good." Like, "Are you sure?" And we're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "It's 6 miles. It's not terrible. Plus, it's a nice day. It's not like we're going to be sweating our butts off."
Oh, I'm not hiking
So,
that water.
We hiked. We got a ways in, and it's a lot of this, up and down between the valleys. And I don't know how far in we were, but Stacy starts dragging and dragging more and dragging. I'm like, and she's like, "How much further?" And I'm like, "Oh crap, I'm gonna have to carry her out of here."
Wait, is it 6 round or is it like 6 there, 6
So
back?
I didn't know. So I finally said, let's just stop and eat. So we stopped and we ate to give her some energy and relax, and we chilled for a while. And I was like, "You good?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm good." I'm like, "Okay, good. I don't have to carry her. We're good." And we walked, we packed everything up. We walked and we literally made it maybe another 200 feet and there was the damn falls. We were like, the whole time we could have been eating there. And no, it was a loop. So it worked out fine.
Couldn't hear it.
No, it was funny. So anyway, yeah, that's a cool place. All right. So Three Blondes Brewing out of Michigan. If you get a chance to go up that way, give it a
'em out.
shot. It's
Absolutely.
good stuff. 15 different things on tap. I'd try all 15 if it wouldn't kill me. Yeah, I like it.
We really need to do a road trip.
Yeah, well, we got a bunch of places we need to go. I want to go to Yards, something fierce. All right. So, again, I totally forgot at the intro. If you want to find us, you can find us on the alesandtalespodcast.com. If you want to throw us some beer bucks, so we have a Patreon link there. And, of course,
Facebook,
video,
Instagram.
audio, all the stuff. Oh, man, burps. I had some mortadella this morning. It may not have been good right before beer. All right. Till next time. Cheers. And Tums.